Yeah. I do have a gavel. I don't remember that being here. Oh, it's time. Good evening, everyone. If you'll stand with me and say the Pledge of Allegiance. I
pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
We'll start out this evening with a couple of highlights. Dr. Fraley?
It is my pleasure to introduce this evening the Anda Camp Award winner. I'm going to read just a little bit about this grant, and the purpose of the grant is to afford a teacher financial support for a special project, class activity, or program. And the neat part about this is there really aren't any strings tied to it. They can choose whatever they wished with this $500 grant. So it's very exciting tonight to introduce Mrs. Jacobs and Mrs. Hyatt. So Mrs. Hyatt, you are the award winner, and Mrs. Jacobs is the principal of We Are Ridge Elementary. So congratulations, Mrs. Hyatt, and take it away.
Hi, my name is Jessica Hyatt. I work at We Are Ridge. I am the Title I liaison there. And I just want to start off by thanking you for awarding me the grant. We really appreciate it. Thanks. Let's see here. All right. Just to start, the Wolf Pack is something we've started at WEA, and I'm going to talk about it kind of in two parts. First, I'm going to talk about the framework that was created, and really, the framework allows us to utilize vertical peer mentorship, and it gives us an opportunity to have kids work together K through 5 in cross grade level groups. And we meet pretty much once a month. There are a few months that we don't meet, and we've kind of increased. Last year we met 5 times. This year we've met 6 times, and we'll kind of see how that works as we grow the program. And we participate in a few different types of activities that help build different skills. Move on. The purpose of the pack is to build connection, is one of the things that we've really been working on. WEA is not the biggest elementary school in the district, but we are a large elementary, and it certainly feels that way. So we really wanted an opportunity for students and staff to be able to connect across grade levels. Another thing that we work on is the skill building. And I'll get into exactly what we do a little further in the presentation, but some of the things that we're working on are impulse control, good sportsmanship, focus, and regulation. This framework also is going to provide us an opportunity to use it in other ways, like we could use for field day or other school-wide assemblies, buddies, things like that, because the pathway's already been created for these mixed age groupings. And of course, to have fun. It's a fun activity, and it's something that all the kids can participate and feel like they're having some level of success with. One of the things that we did intentionally is when we grouped our kids, they will stay in that wolf pack their entire time at WEA. And so if we've assigned everyone a color, I think there are 32 wolf packs, and so there are 32 colors represented. And those students will stay in that wolf pack their entire time at WEA. At the end of their 5th grade year, they do get to keep their shirt, and they can have that signed by their wolf pack and by anyone else that they want to. And then as the kindergartners come in, they're assigned, and they're also given a shirt and assigned to a wolf pack. The picture there you see is our end of the year meeting. Each meeting is held in the classroom with the individual wolf packs, but then at the end of the year, we do a big group skill activity, and I do have a video of that I'm excited to show you here at the end. The activity that we do currently with our Wolfpack is called Ball of His X, and it stands for Balance Auditory Visual Exercises. And so the skills that they're working on are balance, and some of that is cross-body movement, which helps align the left and right hemispheres of the brain. It also focuses on auditory and visual tracking, which those things can be linked to achievements in the classroom. Reading is huge with visual tracking. And these are exercises that they're doing, so they are purposeful and they require practice for them to master. And I also wanted to point out, we also coordinate with the middle school. So on Friday mornings, middle school kids who have been trained in Ball of His X exercises come to our school and work with different groups. We originally started just with 5th grade to help that transition for 5th graders moving on to the middle school. But we've started to utilize it with other students, K through 5, that just could use an extra touch point in the morning. And now I would like to show you this video that we have. It is my voice in the video, but our video was produced by Jacob Mayer. He's our tech aide, and he is fabulous. He's done a fabulous job with this video. Wolfpacks are something that we've been wanting to do for a while at WEA. It was always just kind of a dream, and we were able to implement it this year. Some of the teachers in the building felt like we wanted to create something where kids could interact across grade levels. And because we have so many students in the building, and the building's a large building, that we wanted to create an opportunity for kids to really get to know each other in different grade levels. So last year we were given an opportunity to get training with Ball of His X. We use sandbags, and it's this program where you do these exercises, and it helps students with visual tracking, auditory precision. It also helps with impulse control, and a few other things like balance, physical balance with kids. And then it does these cross-body movements that also helps connect your left and right hemispheres of your brain together. So there are all these other things that it helps with that could potentially lead to gains in the classroom with academics as well. So it just seemed like a good thing to marry the two together. And so we wanted this opportunity for everybody to get together and interact across grade levels. And then we had access to this program that we thought could also be super beneficial. So we just kind of brought the two ideas together. And so it gives them kind of a purpose and something that they get to be successful with, and then share that with other kids. So I think that's definitely helped with like building self-esteem and feeling more connected in the building with everyone. Really, I've just been super pleased with how it's gone this year, and I would like to continue to grow with that. Next year we would like to really get more succinct with the exercises and more practice with those things. There are a lot of exercises we can build in challenge as we want to or feel that it's appropriate. The program also utilizes racquetballs, but that would definitely be something that we could start implementing in the future. And now that we have this sort of scaffold set up with the Wolfpacks, we could also start incorporating other things as we determined were necessary as a building if we wanted to work on other skills or other ideas. So now that we have that infrastructure in, we can kind of go anywhere with it. We really just wanted everybody to feel more connected and have opportunities, even as a staff, to like get to know each other and just have different touch points throughout the building. So I think that this is a good start for that. And I know like when I first started at WEA, it was hard for me to get to know people on the other side of the building. And if that was happening with the adults, we knew that it was happening with our kids as well. So we really, really just wanted a chance for everybody to just get to know each other a little bit better. So just to close, we utilize the funds to buy sandbags and racquetballs. And that's it. Again, there's my name, and I love this picture. It's one of our older kids helping the younger kids find their wolf packs. And so it really gives them this opportunity for leadership and to take responsibility for the other kids in the building. And they love it. They love every part of it. They love walking the kids to and from the different places, and they love helping teach them the exercises. And it's just been really fun to watch our older kids show a different side of themselves that they don't always get to show in their classroom. Thank you.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, we have have one more highlight, Dr. Hamda?
Yeah, we have a special highlight this evening. It's our tradition to recognize any of our student athletes who have earned a state championship. And tonight we are honored by two Harrison students. Mr. Marshall is here, Mr. Galama, to introduce two individual winners of some state champion honors. So we'll have them introduce themselves, and then we have a certificate on behalf of the board to present to both students.
Sure, thank you. So Mr. Gallman and I are pleased tonight to have two Harrison senior student athletes, also both GLCA students, I might add, Aaron Cauble and Joey McKenna. And this fall, Joey was a member of our boys soccer team that played in the state championship game. And he was, although we weren't victorious, he was awarded the state's Mental Attitude Award, which you can only earn if you participate in the state championship. And then each school nominates one student athlete. Joey was a recipient of that. And then Erin just recently finished her senior wrestling season where, correct me if I'm wrong here, but she went 32-0 and won the state championship in girls wrestling. So I'll let them, talk a little bit about who they brought with them here tonight, besides Mr. Gallman and I, and maybe what they're doing after this.
I'm blessed to be here. I brought my mom, Maria, and my dad, Joe. Next year, I plan to go to Purdue to study kinesiology, and then if everything goes good there, I plan to go to grad school to get a major in physical therapy.
Nice. Congratulations.
I brought my parents, Shannon Cobble and Brett Cobble. I intend to go to Lindenwood to continue my wrestling career and study pre-occupational therapy, and then end up going to occupational therapy school to become an occupational therapist.
Aaron, girls wrestling is new. Tell us about this experience and what it's meant to you personally that our schools offer this, the state offers this.
Well, I was a part of the first girls wrestling team at Harrison, and I think it's just really special that we get to connect with each other and all be a part of a thing that has never been done before. I remember one of the first tournaments I went to, we had all the computers were down and everything was not working, so we all had a dance party, and that's it's so silly, but it's just of course that would happen with girls wrestling. So I just feel thankful that I get to be a part of that, and I'm glad that Harrison brought that together. Andrea Rodriguez started our team, and I'm just blessed that she did, so I could be a part of it.
Good. Stay there. On behalf of the board, we have some certificates. We're going to get a picture. So board, if you'll kind of stand right here, you know the drill. Aaron and Joey, come on up. We're going to stand in front of the board and take your picture. Joey, this one's for you. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah, Aaron, congratulations. Thank you. Yeah. I'm going to pull my phone out, get a picture. Parents, come on up, get a picture here. Yeah, oh, good. I can zoom in even a little more. All right, here we go. I'm not even counting. All right, I got mine. Come on up, parents, get a picture. All right. That one, Mr. Galama, for social media, right?
Absolutely. I like Mr. Loggins on the outside because I can crop him out.
Congratulations.
Before we move on, I would just like to make a comment here. Both of these individuals obviously are not only great athletes, but great people. I'd like to point out with Ms. Cobble, she's a very good friend of my family. She's become very close friends with my son, Tommy, and had a chance to watch her at the state championship. It was a full day down in Indianapolis, and she is extremely talented in her wrestling, and as great of a wrestler as she is, I know I can speak that she is an even greater person. So these two are great individuals, and congratulations and best of luck to you as you move forward.
Good.
Yeah, and you're welcome to step out if you'd like now.
Thank you, guys.
Are there any patron comments? There are none. Okay. We'll move on with the consent agenda then. Approval of the meeting minutes from February. If anybody have any corrections to last month's meeting minutes? Okay. Superintendent's report?
Yeah, we discussed during the work session the waiver that was approved for the statewide emergency on that January 26th cancellation. Last student day remains Friday, May 22nd. We still have the April 24th day available as a makeup day. Let's hope we don't need that. We discussed the glass dissolution update. We have some dates for our calendars for the region school board meetings, some legislative wrap-up, and then several of the exciting notes of recognition in the report this evening. So unless you have any questions, that's all I have to report at this time.
Any questions? Okay, financial report?
Yes, we have 2 items on the financial report this month. The accounts payable register totaling $20.5 million, and the monthly financial report that provides you cash balances and comparisons from year to year. I'll be happy to answer any questions if you have them at this time.
Questions for Mrs. Brackett? Okay, instruction report. Dr. Fraley?
Yes, Mr. Boo and I have a staff development report, some field trip requests, and our curricular materials adoption request. If you have questions, I'd be happy to answer those.
All right, on to the personnel report.
Yeah, I'll cover Dr. Allison's items this evening. You have the standard personnel report for your review, as well as the addendum. Everything is in order. I'd recommend approval via consent. I would like to point out that we have a recommendation tonight to name our first ever administrator for TSC's brand new Early Learning Center. So I'd love for a board member to suggest to pull that out of the consent agenda.
Mr. President, I will suggest we pull the hiring of our first administrator in the exciting new center, Mrs. Early, from the consent agenda and vote on that separately.
Excellent. So I would make a recommendation. I'm thrilled to make this recommendation to name Tiffany Early as the first ever administrator of Tippecanoe's Early Learning Center coordinator. It's our special ed preschool that we are opening August 6th. Mrs. Early is currently a kindergarten teacher at Klondike. She's got degrees from...
Cool.
Oh, did I say Klondike? I wonder why I said that. Is there any Klondikers in the audience? I wonder why I had Klondike on the brain. Thanks, Mr. Pino. Sorry, Tiffany. Yeah. Has degrees from Purdue and elsewhere, masters in administration. She's been teaching for a number of years, and she clearly rose to the top of a competitive candidate pool, and we're pleased to make this recommendation here tonight. So my recommendation to offer to the board for action at this time.
Okay, can we get a motion to approve the recommendation to hire Tiffany?
So moved.
Okay, approved by Burton,
Second.
second by Harper. Any discussion? All those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed, same sign.
All right. Tiffany, stand up. Congratulations. You want to introduce yourself? Just repeat what you've done. Introduce your family, your friends.
I'm Tiffany Early. I am a current Cole Cub and soon-to-be Early Learning Center administrator. This is my husband, Tyler, my mom, Tammy Jacobs, my son, Axton. We also have a son, Aiden. He is taking an exam at Purdue right now, so he couldn't make it. My dad, Scott, and then my amazing principal currently, Mr. Pinto, and my 2 co-teachers, Mrs. Sheets and Mrs. Elam, and then my Director of Special Education, Alyssa, was so kind to be here as well.
Yeah. Congratulations,
Thank you
Tiffany.
very much.
Congratulations.
I'm going to suggest that we take a tissue box back to Mr. Pinto so he can wipe his tears up for losing her and for the staff. So.
Yes. Welcome, congratulations.
Or, yeah, right.
Cool.
He's crying because I said Klondike. Yeah.
Thank you. You are also welcome to move on if you don't want to sit through the rest of the meeting.
Yeah. Congratulations, Tiffany.
All right, department reports were discussed earlier at the work session. There's no board council report this evening. Any board committee reports? All right, and with that, can we get a motion to approve the consent agenda?
So moved.
Moved by Keckler,
Second.
second by Anderson. Any discussion? All those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed, same sign. And then we're done with the consent agenda. On to old business then. Dr. Fraley, you have the calendar adoption?
Yes, Mr. Boo and I and the calendar committee have proposed the 2027-28 calendar that you have there and would recommend that for adoption. If you have any questions, I'd be happy to answer those.
Okay, can we get a motion to approve the 27-28 calendar as presented?
So moved.
Moved by Sondgrath,
Second.
second by Anderson. Any discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed?
Nay.
And so that will pass for 2027 calendar. New business, Ms. Brackett. resolution?
Yes. As part of the glass dissolution, Tippecanoe School Corporation is adding support staff positions that must be appropriately placed for retirement coverage. So tonight, I'm recommending that the board adopt the resolution electing to enlarge coverage in our public employees retirement fund, which is the formal action to enlarge our group.
We had a motion to approve the resolution.
So moved.
Moved by Anderson,
Second.
second by Keckler. Any discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed, same sign? Okay, so the resolution will pass. And then we've got two bid approvals.
Yes, we have two bid approvals tonight. The first bid is for Mayflower Mill Garage Expansion. It adds one bay to the current garage, allowing for additional storage. That bid would be recommended to go to Hearn Construction Incorporated in the amount of $196,815. The second bid is for portable classroom renovations at both Burnett Creek and Woodland Elementary. This would be for 4 units at Woodland and 6 units at Burnett Creek. The total bid amount would be $466,770. So tonight, I would recommend that you approve both of those as recommended.
Okay, can we get a motion to approve these two bids?
So moved.
Moved by Loggins,
Second.
second by Sondgrath. Any discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed, same sign. Those bids will pass. That's the last thing. So announcements. The end of the third 9 weeks is March 13th, 2026. Spring break is coming up March 23rd through 27th, and our next regular board work session will be on April 8th at 4 o'clock in the Elston Administration Center. The next regular board meeting will be April 8th, beginning at 6:30 also.